Have you still been working on the streets? Or motels or hotels or anything like that? You're not doing work?
No.
You're not selling videos?
No.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, I've been selling.
You have to stop.
No, I've been stopping though because they keep deleting my Instagrams for child. I just stopped.
They done made websites of my baby,
They got
and I don't like that. It's
fans, all types of stuff.
like it's
How
crazy.
do you think Nova got this way, Tania?
It wasn't me. Anybody else who would have been through this, they would have been tapped out. It's a lot of girls that tried to do what she did,
and it just
didn't work.
And it's like, cause they're trying too hard. It's like they're trying to do something and trying to be something that they're not. That's why it's not working. Me, it was just like not natural, but like it was just
natural. I said
So when you go back to school, you're going into what grade?
10th grade. That's if they pass me.
So
They are.
you missing a grade, or are you behind, or are you on track? for your age?
You know, I haven't been to school, so I don't know if they're gonna pass me. But this last time I was in jail in New York, they said I did some credits, and the credits, you know, it did something, but I haven't been going to school, so I don't really know like what they're gonna do.
Well, what I'm gonna make sure.
This is what I mean when I say this. Some people there's no hope for at all. It sounds f***ed up for you to hear, and it is f***ed up for me to say, but it's the reality of the situation. You can't expect to take a clean towel, wash it really, really good, and then throw it in the mud and expect it to come back out clean, okay? You gotta clean the mud first. You understand? You gotta take that towel out of that environment. It's the same situation with this little girl. Let me ask you something. Do you think there's hope for this little girl? Forget the little girl, the baby. The baby that the little girl's holding, do you think there's hope for that baby? You know, I seen a video the other day, and it's almost like the perfect scenario. It was a lioness. She had to abandon her cub because the cub's back legs were broken. Like something was wrong with the cub's spine, and then the cub couldn't walk, all right? And the cub was just there, and it died out. People was upset with the camera folk. This was like National Geographic. They was like, yo, why would you let the baby cub die right there? You're videotaping a baby cub dying. And the National Geographic people say, yo, it had 2 broken legs. It would have never made it anyway. Even if we took it, it would have been rejected by other lions, and it would have been a messed up life for that cub. This is kind of like the same situation. All right. These 2 little girls, not the 2 little girls, the baby and then the 10th grader, they're broken legs. You understand? They're cubs with broken legs. You understand? And it's just like, I'm not saying like leave them out to die or whatever. You know, that's definitely not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is it's a dub if you think that there's hope for them. There isn't, unless you remove them from the environment. And this is what really irks my soul when I see because it's one thing to mess yourself up, but it's another thing to mess up a whole nother generation. And then that generation grows up to mess up the generation that it itself produces. And then it's just a giant waste of time. It's a waste of time fiasco. You know what I mean? Like the mother's a waste of time, the daughter's a waste of time. And I guarantee you that baby is, if the baby doesn't get out of that environment, the baby's gonna be a waste of time. And I know this sounds harsh, and it's, you know what? Honestly, it's not even the little girl's fault, because you're a product of your environment. This is why it's so messed up, producing babies in a messed up environment. Actually, I'm gonna show you another video. I seen another video of a mother discouraging her son to work because otherwise they're gonna take away her food benefits. And this is crazy. Check this.
No job. If you go get a job, they're gonna take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're gonna count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit. Get on Section 8. Find you a nice apartment. Go get you a link card. You will be fine. You don't have to sit up and work. You don't have to work no job. The government is here to help us.
Our society enables this behavior. And this is why the mother in the first video can stand on camera and with her child as if everything is everything. Okay? Because people kept on telling them it's okay. You're going to be fine. Like, no, don't worry. Your child is a blessing. Even though you're poor, you can't take care of yourself You can't take care of anything. Everybody else is taking care of you. But no, 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 no. This child and the 5 other ones that you're going to have after it is a blessing. No, it's not. No, it's not. We need to stop being delusional to these people. The second video, you can clearly see what this leads to. It's a pattern. It's degeneracy creates degeneracy. And you are going to stop your kid from being a better human being because you want to remain insignificant. You want to remain content. You want to remain on the system. That's evil. That's evil. So it's just like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Some people, they don't want to get out of the situation only because we enable them for them to be in that situation. I've traveled the world. I've seen a lot. This is really like an American thing. I promise you, like, this really is an American thing. Let's prop up the degeneracy. Let's coddle them. Let's pat them on the back and tell them everything's going to be okay while we stuff money in their pockets, hoping that they can do the right thing with it. I'm sorry. You're wasting your money while they're wasting their time. We've crossed the line so to where it's just like we can probably pinpoint all of the super degenerate parents that are purposely encouraging their kids to be a degenerate as well. That's new. I promise you, that's new. Before even the most messed up mother, the most messed up father, they still cared and wanted their kids to be better than them. We are in a new era where the messed up mother and the messed up father doesn't care that their kid is better than them. Like, if their kid is in the street, like, there's some outliers throughout time, but most 9 times out of 10, them parents wanted their kids to be better. And now we live in a time where it's like those parents don't care. As a matter of fact, they want their kids to join the team. That's different. And honestly, bro, it's just like, I don't like, you think an after school program is going to help this? This is what I meant earlier when I said it's like taking a clean towel and then like cleaning it up and then throwing it in the mud, expecting it to be okay. You think as soon as you do an outreach program for this little girl and her kid, that once they go back to the mother's house, that they're going to be A-okay? Yo, bro, leave them alone. You just leave them alone. Let nature take its course. You know what I mean? Like the cub, like the baby cub. Like, yo, bruh, sometimes you got to feel the pain to get away from it. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? We got to stop enabling the situation. You know what I mean? Life isn't hard enough for them. This is why it's an American thing, because life isn't hard enough for us. We don't know what it really feels like to struggle and try to get up out the mud. You think you know, but you really don't. You really, really don't. I've seen it. You don't know what it is. But once you feel that pain, that's can be your only motivating factor. Because if watching your kid grow up to be a degenerate isn't a motivating factor, then that means you're selfish. So the only thing that will affect the situation is if something happens to you yourself. You understand? And that's the real deal Holyfield, man. In both of those videos, bro, I'm telling you, bro, hate isn't a strong enough word to tell you how I really feel about this video. Anyways, man, let me know what you think about this down in the comment section, man. I'm out of here.